tolerance, generosity. Orca Anglican Diocese holds Day of Tribute for late Archbishop Anukwenwa. Federal government plans 3-in-1 identity cards for elderly citizens. Protesters clash with police in France over shooting of teenager. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning and welcome to the morning news. My name is Uche Chukwu Ebonam. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has facilitated with the Muslim faithful on the occasion of the Eid Kabir festival in a message signed by Vice Press Secretary Mr. Krishna Borime. Governor Soludo said the annual Salah celebration holds a special significance for Muslims worldwide as it commemorates remarkable acts of faith and devotion to God while symbolizing the spirit of sacrifice, generosity and goodwill among humanity. We have details.
Governor Soludo explained that as a government committed to the well-being and prosperity of its citizens and residents, its administration recognizes the importance of upholding religious freedom and providing an inclusive, secure environment for all. The governor also acknowledged and appreciated the contributions of Muslim community, which he noted enriches the socio-economic fabric of the state. He enjoined all residents and visitors alike, no matter their differences in faith and other persuasions, to embrace the values of peaceful coexistence, compassion, selflessness, and generosity that constitute the essence of the celebration. The governor expressed the belief that the occasion would strengthen the bonds of love and harmony among Nigerians, reinforcing tolerance, empathy, and respect for one another, adding that it is also an opportunity to offer prayers and join hearts to build a better united Nigeria where peace reigns and development thrives, to create a society where everyone feels valued and cherished. Governor Soludo assures maximum security of life and property for all residents and visitors during the holidays and beyond, as all necessary security measures are in place for peaceful celebrations.
Anambra State Deputy Governor Dr. Yinka Bezim has called on Anambra to leverage the opportunity for quality healthcare services provided by the President Soludo-led administration in primary health centers across the state to be healthy. Deputy Governor Ibezim made a call during the flag-off of Agenda for 2023 Optimized Maternal, Newborn and Child Health Week in Umweri, Anambra East Local Government Area. Government House correspondent Emmanuel Ukonkwo reports.
Dr. Ibezim, who said that provision of good health service to Anambra remains one of the top priorities of the Professor Chukwuma Soludo government, pointed out that people of the state should avail themselves the opportunity to benefit from the gesture by accessing primary health care centers in their localities. The deputy governor reminded the state's residents that government hospitals across the state belongs to everyone, and as such, anyone can access the facilities for medical attention irrespective of where he or she comes from.
Government, but the UNICEF, all of them support, they are supporting us in this program. How with that? Anyone with that? Are we there ways to I need it? Oh, is the idea is over that. Now, Pilanka Rike, Governor Pado, Oyawaka Ichibia. Oh, my God. I'm going to put you in. Woman if I did see, or they will I face your son. But I believe in the oh, that's no, or Lacha of Fuma.
Earlier, the State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afamo Bidike, while appreciating UNICEF and other Anambra State government's partners in the health sector on their support so far in the sector, encouraged pregnant women to always go for antenatal in their own interests, that of their unborn babies.
Doctor, na performance, who ya need just all that we are there, all government professors go as solo, I post solo nearby, so that when they got there, so like government, people, it is very, very essential. The talks, the week we are going to have for this week is very essential. It's very remarkable.
In separate remarks, the Transition Committee Chairman for Anambra East Council Area, Dr. Anselm Onora, and the traditional ruler of Umueri community, Igwe Bene Meka, thanked Governor Soludo for various interventions of his government in the area, especially in health sector, and promised that people of the area are solidly behind him.
Very, very happy with the government.
From Umueri in Anambra East Council Area, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo reporting for ABS News.
The Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Besim, has described the death of the former Dean, Church of Nigeria, Archbishop of the defunct Province 2, and pioneer Archbishop of the Saskru Province of the Niger, and Bishop of Oka Diocese, the late Most Reverend Maxwell Anikwenwa, as a great loss to both the Church, Anambra State, and Nigeria. The Deputy Governor was speaking when he represented Governor Chukwuma Soludo at Paul University, Oka, during a day of tribute organized in honor of the departed prelate by Oka Diocese. Oka Anglican Diocese. Government House correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo has details.
The Deputy Governor, who described the late Maxwell Anikwenwa as a true servant of God whose life reflected ecumenism, which the present administration of Professor Chukwuma Soludo stands for, in the pursuit of the actualization of the targeted Better Anambra, saying that other ministers of God should emulate the late prelate for a peaceful society. Dr. Ibezim commiserated with the deceased family and encouraged them to take solace in the fact that their late father lived a good life and served God and humanity well.
Be happy as his legacies are being carried on by those who left him. An erudite scholar, a strong leader. I also have my small memories of him. His presence was always overwhelming. I remember the death in faith Anglican Church in the 80s, early 80s, in the small church before the cathedral was built. You could feel his aura in every worship. Defending the faith, he strongly believed it.
Earlier, the Archbishop, Ecclesiastical Province of the Niger, and Bishop of Oka Diocese, Most Reverend Alexander Bezim, noted that the late Most Reverend Anikwenwa left indelible legacies in Anglican Communion and the larger society, which will remain relevant in generations to come, expressing the hope that the departed is in heaven with the Lord.
The transition to the glory of this humble servant of God is a huge and painful loss. May the soul of Most Reverend Maxwell Chukwuma Anikwenwa rest in peace and rise in glory. Amen.
In a remark, the chairman of the occasion and pro-chancellor of Paul University, Engineer Chris Okoye, thanked God for a life well spent by the late Most Reverend Anikwenwa, noting that his contributions in the propagation of the gospel of Jesus Christ and development of the society cannot be overemphasized.
He touched many hearts and changed many lives. And Paul University in particular gives thanks to God Almighty for allowing one of his greatest servants.
The event featured series of hymns and choir renditions. From Paul University in Oka, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo reporting for ABS News.
In line with its principles of promoting global harmony and cultivating culture of peace, the United Nations Peace and Positive Living Awareness Center, UNPPOLAC, has held its 2023 annual Peace Advocates Convention, bringing together peace advocates, diplomats, and representatives from various organizations. The event held in Oka had as its theme, Roles of Peace Advocates in Conflict Prevention and Management in Nigeria, marked a significant milestone in raising awareness about the importance of peace and recognizing the exceptional contributions made by individuals and organizations in this realm. Onye Akubeze filed the report. Taken from here.
In his address, the international coordinator, Right Reverend Ozioma Ozemena, commended the attendees for their unwavering commitment to peace as he emphasized the pressing need for collaboration and unity in the face of global challenges. Congratulating all who were inducted as peace advocates in their various categories and thanking those who supported in the success of the convention, Right Reverend Ozemena noted the importance of the convention, which he said serves the purposes of orientation for peace advocates, the opportunity to interact and interface amongst ourselves, expand their horizon and frontiers, and receive new members into the fold of peace advocacy, among others.
A director of special duties in the Federal Ministry of Water Resources, Abuja, the person of Phoebe Ife-Ayichukwu Wando. Please, a round of applause. It is worthy to note also that we have our first female peace ambassador from London, United Kingdom, being represented today in the person of Blessing Nonye Ndonadi.
In his opening remarks, the chairman of the occasion, Igwe Emeka Ilouno of Ifitedunu, while welcoming all who were present, lauded Governor Chukwuma Soludo's efforts towards making Anambra State a peaceful society, as he stated that UN People's commitment is to promoting peace and getting more advocates of peace through which a peaceful society can be ensured.
And today, we are trying to recruit more fighters for peace, more advocates for peace. This makes today a very great day. So that this peace we are advocating, we shall live it, we shall proclaim it, and we shall profess it.
The keynote speakers, Professor Echezona Ifejirika and Most Reverend Mike Chukudum, Director Disputes, Crisis and Conflicts, UN Peopleland, emphasized the importance of fostering peace and the need for collecting efforts of the peace advocates to bring out lasting change in the society.
The best way to prevent conflict by a true peace advocate is to ensure that he is not a symbol of conflict himself.
And the UN People's Secretariat to ask each and every one of us to begin from now to make peace and live peaceably with all men and women.
Highlighting the significance of recognizing peace leaders, the convention organizers presented the Peace Awards to exemplary individuals and organizations that have made remarkable contributions to conflict resolutions and peace-building efforts. Among the recipients were the senator representing Anambra Central District at National Assembly, Senator Victor Ume, as a mayor for world peace, Mrs. Phoebe Wando as the first woman mayor for world peace, Mrs. Blessing Ngonade as the first female peace ambassador from London, Professor Clinton Brown Odiagbe as ambassadors for world peace, among others.
The federal government has met with officials of deposit money banks and other related institutions in Abuja to plan for the production of functional 3-in-1 identity cards for all the citizens across the country. Speaking at the roundtable meeting with banks on the production of senior citizens' identity cards, the Director General, National Senior Citizens Center, Omokaro, said the initiative will improve the quality of life of older persons across the country in various ways. Omokaro called for public-private partnerships in the production of the ID cards. The Director, Active Aging and Support Services, NSCC, Kayode Fagbemi, outlined the benefits of the multipurpose ID cards for the senior citizens. Mr. Anthony Ezo Bijofo has emerged the interim President General of Agleze Chukwu Improvement Union in Aguata local government area. The election, which was conducted under the supervision of Anambra State government, representative of Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Community Affairs, Honorable Tony Collins Nwabangwane, and staff of the ministry as well as the Department of State Service, as was held at Agulezchukwu Town Hall. Correspondent Neka Anolefo covered the election and has details.
The election attracted chairmen and secretaries from the 7 villages of Agulezchukwu, namely Enugu, Ifite, Uhihe, Eziago, Ozala, Umuchukwu, and Ndiokolo. At the end of the election, Mr. Eze Obijiofo was elected interim President General. Chief Paul Ezokeke and Engineer Nzube Nwaba won first and second vice chairman. The post of secretary and assistant secretary went to Engineer Agozie Ezike and Pastor Charles Okoli, respectively. Other positions are Pastor Chidi Onigwe, financial secretary, Chief Jeff Onyenekwe, Treasurer, Chief Ezokoli Ikenna, Director of Social, Mr. Okuchukwu Okeke, Assistant Director of Social, Mr. Michael Nwaba, Chief Provost, while Mr. Chukwudalo Okbaleke got the position of Assistant Provost. Addressing the interim executives after their swearing in, the representative of the state government and local government, chieftaincy and community affairs, Mr. Henry Nwasike, told the members of the interim executive that their duties commenced immediately and will last for 6 months, reminding them that the present administration is passionate about ensuring peace in all communities. He pointed out that Governor Chukwuma Soludo administration wants communities to elect their presidents general and traditional rulers by themselves, while urging them to work towards the development and progress of their town. In his acceptance speech, the interim President General, Mr. Eze Obijiofo, commended Governor Soludo and the Commissioner for Local Government, Mr. Nwabangwane, for championing the cause of peace and stability in all the communities in the state. He promised to carry everybody along to ensure peace and progress of the community.
Ihe a ọwụ bọdụ n'obodo anyị ka a chọrọ ka anyị rụọ ọrụ na ya. A mgbe ajere obodo anyị ozi ijikwata obodo anyị na-achọ ịgbana ha abịa ka jikwata ya. O nweghị any of us bịara ịzọ this office azọ. Ọ bụghị election a na-campaign, na ọ dị ka director gọọmenti nyere.
A stakeholder in the town and representative of Agulezchukwu Development Foundation, Mr. Ifeanyi Onigwe, expressed optimism that the interim executive will bring a new dawn to the town and use the opportunity to appeal to Governor Soludo to come to their aid on the erosion menace threatening the town. In his reaction, the chairman Enugu Village Agulezchukwu, Chief Bennett Udoye, expressed satisfaction with the election and promised to ensure progress of the town. Reverend Okuchukwu Onyenekwe prayed for the executive that God will continue to give them wisdom to pilot the affairs of the town. The tenure of the interim executives will elapse on December 2023. From Agulezchukwu, Neka Anolefo, ABS News.
Before we go on the news this morning, remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS TV from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television Oka. Join us on Twitter at ABS Radio TV and also on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Now the main points that made the news again this morning. Governor Soludo has urged Muslims to uphold spirit of sacrifice, tolerance, generosity. Oka Anglican Diocese has held Day of Tribute for late Archbishop Anukonwa. Federal government is planning 3-in-1 identity cards for elderly citizens. And that's all on the news this morning. My name is Uchechukwu Ebanam. Thank you so much for staying with us. Be good.